But it's just like building up that tab. you like Esau do when somebody selling drugs or something. They're waiting. Yeah, building that. Yeah, brother just said it. He's just building a case against you. You know, so that judgment can be that much more severe and justified, where you can't get out of it.
It's more.
Oh, it's a lot. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him.
Yeah, read that part again.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High.
See, because these niggas, you know, they talk about progress. They're making progress. You know, once you get so big, you got to deal with Esau's paperwork. When did Yahweh Shah go to the Romans to get certified for pushing the word out? When did the apostles go to the Romans and ask them permission to teach his word? They didn't. That's how we know you niggas ain't right, man. And the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah doesn't dwell with you, man. You don't need Esau permission to preach the word. You don't need Esau's paperwork to pray to the Most High and serve the Most High. You don't need that, man. So it says, though a sinner, read the point again.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged.
And their days will be prolonged because they're getting more numbers, you know, they're getting more colorful garments. They're going on trips, boat trips, and going across the world. God.
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High.
Yet I know it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, because those men are storing their treasures in heaven. They're not looking for the benefits on this side. They're not looking for the fame on this side. All right? They're looking to get the glory in the kingdom. They're not looking for the glory now. So you ain't gonna see those men with the flashy garments. You ain't gonna see the men of the Lord with flashy garments, fucking capes, you know, the big ass mega churches, the so-called the fabulous Passovers. It ain't gonna be like that. All right, yeah, read on.
Okay. Make a point, because ultimately, you know, brother was going into how they want to use Esau's paperwork. Ultimately, they don't believe that the Most High is in control. Okay. You know, and which means that they lack faith, and that's one of the greatest offenses. If I can get if you can read this one for me.
Yeah, no doubt. This is Romans chapter 14, verse 23. And he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not in faith, not of faith. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin.
Yeah. Hey, that eating, you know, that spiritual bread of life. They doing it, but they not doing it in faith, man. They think that they doing it, they in control of it, man. And damned, man, like that means damnation unto you, because you want to compromise, man. Because it's not about the word, man. Or he is Yahweh. Like he not in control. You gotta believe that he's in control, man.
Alright, I got something for you. This is 1 Timothy's chapter 6, verse 6.
Yeah, brother, I got it. Yeah, this is spirit, because I'm sitting here looking at it.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, okay. It's 1 Timothy 6, verse 6. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain.
Godliness with contentment. Well, you got it out.
Yeah. You know, I was trying to read up the word contentment.
Kind.
But you know, hey, Paul spoke about you know, knowing how to be abound in the base. You know,
right.
When you're down, you know how to deal with when you're down. Right. You know, it's ups and downs in this truth, man. But these guys think they're gonna have all the ups, you know?
Right.
They seeking for all the ups, man, when it's a balance to that, first of all, man. And we about to come into a time where, you know, ain't nobody gonna be worried about no schools and churches and stuff like that. They're gonna be worried about getting something to eat, man.
Survival,
man. We coming into that time, man. Like the scripture talk about. that we through much tribulation shall enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We ain't to be worried about no goddamn churches and schools and elevating, you know. If it comes, man. You know, but we be content with what we have, man, pushing this word, you know. It's all about gathering the elect, man, through the spirit, man.
Yeah. If I can say this, you try and get a school or a church, what curriculum are you going to be pushing, man? Because we see already you pushing Esau's curriculum with the 501c3, because you can't teach certain things.
Right.
So you're not really doing nothing. And then on the other hand, you're not doing nothing new, man. This is already everything is reincarnated, man. But if you really, we already tried that, build like Black Wall Street. You don't have an army. So their army is just gonna blow it up if you try to prosper. And then you haven't even got to the root of the issue, which is the problem with Jake. You know?
Well, it all goes back to the curses.
Huh.
There you go.
You can't beat the curses, man. The curses are on our people heavy, man.
Yeah.
So let's say you do establish your school. Your school gonna collapse from the inside. Esau gonna infiltrate it. You know? You're gonna have men. You gonna have men trying to rise up to be above Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, above Johanna, man. Because they gonna want that spot.
And then you just gonna have niggas.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the fucking. You're already a nigga, but you're gonna have worse niggas than you. Trying to fucking, like your brother said, rise above you, make divisions amongst the brotherhood. You know, that's the trait of an agent or a nigga. You try to make divisions amongst the brotherhood.
Scandalizos. A scandal's gonna come, you know. Different scandals with different guys amongst you. Man, look, man, this is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushaw's program.
Exactly.
That's right. Read verse 5, bro.
Yeah, verse 5. Yeah, I want to read up. Can I read up?
Go ahead, brother. You got it. You got it.
Let me start at 1. It says, 1 Timothy 6, verse 1. It says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed. You know, it says, let as many servants as are under the yoke, man. Now, through the spirit, man, we have that yoke of bondage upon us, man. Like Paul spoke about being a prisoner of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, he was a prisoner to the doctrine, to this knowledge, man. And it started with the apostles, the elders, you know, they had elders. It started with them, you know. And, you know, we chose to bear that yoke out of fear, you know, because we had no other choice, you know. So therefore we give the elders double honors, you know, with sincerity, you know. Hey, Elder Gabar made you know, double honors to the elders like a parrot. You know, guys don't understand what this thing is really about, man.
Nope.
You know, this is like the brother said, it's more than calling the so-called white man the devil, man. He is the devil. But in his society, you gotta keep the doctrine, man. You gotta keep the doctrine of Yahweh Shah, man, until the end. Like I believe one of the heaviest statements Yahweh Shah said was, "He that endure until the end, the same shall be saved." Because you're gonna have to go through a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff, man. And you don't even know what you're gonna have to go through. Because things are always popping up, man. Read it again real quick. It says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed, be not slandered. And they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, because they are brethren, but rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit. These things teach and exhort. So when you in this faithful, you come up under a camp, a great millstone camp, you know, you're supposed to be doing what you can do to push the word, you know. Whatever lot that you have, you're supposed to push the word to the best of your ability, man. You know, keep on with fervent prayer, you know, praying, giving honors to your elders, you know, and keeping in tune with the spirit, man. It says, verse 3, it says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh Shah, and to the doctrine, to the teaching, which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doubting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, and evil surmisings. And we see that. We see guys like Al-Azhar, you coming up with what he's teaching. We're gonna see, we're gonna watch and see what his words come to, or what his teaching comes to, man. What becomes about it, What becomes about it. It says, verse 5, it says, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. You got, these heads of camps. They make Israel feel like gain is godliness. Oh, the Lord is with us because we're gaining,
Numbers.
Some prosperity.
But that's carnal, man. That's a worldly mentality, man.
It is.
The scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do wicked. Meaning the multitude of people, because even the elites say the masses are stupid.
Yeah.
The masses are idiots. The masses of people don't think. It's a common, when people get together in a group, they go with the consensus of the group. They don't want to be shunned on. They don't want to be an outsider, man. This truth is about being an outsider, man.
Kind.
Or an outcast. The scriptures talk about how the Lord raised up the outcasts of Israel.
Taking you out of the world.
Yeah, taking you out of the. We're taking ourselves out of the mind frame of thinking according to this world, man. That's the main thing, man. That's part of the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Taking you out of the thinking of the masses, man. And thinking like a king or a ruler, man. A ruler doesn't think like the average people that he rules over, man.
Hell no. I can say something too, bro.
Yeah.
The scriptures say, withdraw thyself. So if there's a nigga that's thinking gain is godliness, are we supposed to be hand in hand with him? Are we supposed to have Israelite governments with him? Masharah, Yasha Allah, are we supposed to be doing all that bullshit? No. Paul told Timothy to withdraw thyself, stay away from them niggas, man. You supposed to stay away from niggas, all right? We ain't supposed to be in league with these other Israelite groups, man. And that's why Great Millstone is the most hated, because we don't compromise, man. We don't fucking compromise. We don't sit there, oh yeah, you're Israel, I'm Israel, we all Israel. Nah, man, it ain't about that. It's about the truth.
Yeah, because we knew we was Israel when we went off, man.
Thank you.
The Most High desire for a new creature, man, that's going to worship him in spirit and in truth, man, which is by the words of the scriptures, man. They think, oh, just because you Israel, well, we somebody, man. We still ain't shit. This side is for our correction, man. Got it out.
So I guess that goes for your average Joe Christian and your average Muslim. I guess they're Israel too, right? So we supposed to be in league with them. No, it's the same thing, man. If a nigga ain't teaching according to the doctrine, he ain't no different from a Muslim. He ain't no different from a Buddhist or a Baptist.
Verse 5, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation. Hey, when Johanna said, if you're hungry, man, you're gonna take that chip, man. He's got some substance, some Federal Reserve notes laid down. The temptation I'm thinking about is the hour of temptation, like the scripture talk about the hour of temptation. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, a trap, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You want to start on that, brother?
Read it again.
Verse 10 says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith. So
the scriptures say that money is the root of all evil. Now, is money itself evil? No, it's not. The scriptures say that money is a defense. You need money to get your daily needs, your daily bread, for trade, for clothing, for shelter. You need money. But the love of it for what you would do for the money, that's the root of evil. And these niggas, like the entertainment business, Hollywood, basketball players, football players, all them niggas, you know, they got natural gifts and talents, right? And they use their natural gifts and talents to so-called make their bread and butter. But then it's the extra shit that they do. It's the extra shit that they do that fucking make them sell their souls, you know? As in, they'll wear dresses, they'll fucking lower their moral and integrity to make money. Like these niggas, these other Israelite groups, they sell their souls to make money. They don't care who dies. They don't care how many followers they have and people that sincerely trying to serve the Lord. They're doing it for all their own lust. So read it again, brother.
Yeah, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith.
They have erred from the faith. So they came in believing. You know, they wanted to serve the Lord, but guess what? They was tired of being broke. They was tired of suffering. They was tired of bearing their cross. So they erred from the faith.
And part of the faith is suffering, man. Yahweh Shah suffered, man. All of our fathers suffered, man, for the chastening of our nation. It's part of it, man.
The scriptures said that Yahweh Shah became poor. He was rich and he became poor.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? But guess what? They stopped believing in Yahweh Shah. They stopped caring about Yahweh Shah.
What's that?
Let me finish that.
Yeah, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
And they pierced themselves with many sorrows because now they sold their souls. They're doing things that they wouldn't normally do, you know? They ain't calling upon the name of the Lord. They ain't teaching the correct prophecies. They pierced themselves with many sorrows, man.
And now they have a spiritual mark on them. Like the scriptures say, the Lord knoweth the hour. You know, I'm just roughing with it. The Lord knoweth the hour that he's going to judge them, you know? They know if not. But they have that indignation over their head, man. It's like how you sleep at night, you know? I mean, do they sleep comfortable at night? Are they taking Quaaludes, you know?
Yeah.
Does General Johanna or Nate go to bed with a Quaalude, a cocktail? You know how you go into somebody's house and they have an 8 pill, you know, day 1 pill. You know, how do they sleep at night, you know? Continue, brother.
Yeah,
this is Proverbs 30, verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient. But I can't even read it.
I got you. This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. It give me neither poverty nor riches. It says, feed me with the food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee. And say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
Hey, that's it.
That's it. Brother, you got anything else to say?
Nah, that's it. That's it basically, you know, but you know, that time is coming, man. That time is not at the door, and it's not at hand when the Lord's gonna, you know, make known who his chosen is. He's gonna do what he says he's gonna do. Another thing is, all of these other guys in Israel that are not teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, there were the same examples in the scriptures about these guys, you know? So it's no surprise, you know, somebody has to play their part, you know?
I think so.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We just starting to see who is in this story, man. That's pretty much it, man.
And that's it, Akim. You know, 2016 year push. Go as hard as you can. Because you don't want to be a coulda, woulda, shoulda dude.